Hey everyone, my name's Catherine Rule. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this t-shirt. It turned out really pretty, and believe it or not, this was actually a t-shirt that I shibori'd before, and it just was starting to fade, which is natural with indigo. Indigo is a pigment dye, and it will, over time and with exposure to light and washing, it will fade. That's normal. So it was a little tired and I decided to give it some new life, so I dipped it again. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more dyeing videos. I really appreciate your guys' support. It really helps my channel and helps others to find my channel. All right, let's get started. All right, so this t-shirt was done with indigo, and it was mostly white, and over time it has gotten progressively more stained. I don't know what happened to it. Possibly it was washed with like some colors it shouldn't have been washed with, but it kind of got this like gray, pinkish tone to it, and it just really could use a refresh in my opinion. It was a really cool t-shirt while it was white and blue, but now it needs something else. So I'm going to tie it up again and dip it again to see what I can do to sort of revive this t-shirt, because it still has a lot of life. There's no holes or anything. It just kind of got a little discolored. So that is my mission for today. So I decided to do a radial half circle coming from the side there, and you can see the center of the t-shirt is where I've decided to make my the start of my starburst. So I am accordion folding a triangular shape, and I'm starting just with the bottom because that's the easier part, and I'm going to establish the shape of the triangle. So you can see how it's totally folded on one side now, and I'm turning it over, and now I'm going to start to fold the other side, which is a little more tricky because it has the sleeves and the collar and everything like that. But you can't tell in this video, but I'm actually going very, very slow, and I'm just making sure to follow the fold that I've established and smooth it out with each fold. And I'm just going to keep doing the same thing with the sleeves. Just let it go into the shape as best I can, and now I'm going to secure it with some rubber bands. I'm going to start at the edge because that is the most important part to secure, and I'm working my way out. Now I'm going to just put the rubber bands on to sort of secure the fold, and if I want to go back and put more rubber bands, I can. I just don't want it to become unfolded. So here it is, it's totally folded, and those rubber bands are on there super duper tight. You can see the other side, that's the collar up in there. So, you know, you do the best you can with the weird shapes. Hey everybody, so now it's time to dip this shirt. So you can see how grungy it is compared to my shirt, which is pretty white still. So I'm going to dip it in the dye. I have an indigo vat here that I've mixed up, and I'm really excited to see how I can revive this shirt. This is pre-reduced indigo, and I've made this vat up. I've been dyeing stuff all day, and I have most of the bubbles off. Let's just make sure. Okay, it's pretty good, and I'm going to really submerge it because I want this to be very blue. And you can hear the bubbles. Squeezing it out. So let's see what's going on inside here. Okay, so you can see there's some resist in there, so that's good, but it's mostly blue, which is really what I want to kind of cover up this grody color. Okay, nice. So, all right, this is good. I think this is good. I'm not gonna dip it again, and I'm gonna just let it sit here overnight or for a few hours. Let me just see and check on it later, and then we'll open it up. All right, you guys, now it's time to open up this t-shirt. I'm really excited to see how it looks, and I hope that it is an improvement, and I'm sure it will be. Okay, so I'm going to carefully cut these apart. Don't want any holes in this t-shirt.
This is always a very nerve-wracking part for me, and I would just recommend going very slow. And if you have scissors that are sharp, that's good, because you don't want to cut your fabric. You want to have accurate aim when you're cutting the rubber bands.
All right, so all the rubber bands are cut off, and it's time to see how this turned out. Ooh, not too shabby. So it's kind of a big t-shirt, so you can't see. I have to back up, but I think that's pretty good, really. Nice. All right, so I love it. I think it couldn't have gone better, and I'm going to let it dry on my drying rack here, and then I'll wash it tomorrow. So after I let it dry, I washed it with Centipol, which is Dyer's detergent, and I dried it on super hot. And you can see I got a really nice semicircle on this shirt, which is really cool. So you can't tell that it was like a stained, gross t-shirt very well. I mean, maybe you can see some of the imprints, but I think it turned out really cool, and it's gonna give this t-shirt a lot more life, which I'm all about. I love upcycling clothes and just getting more use out of things instead of just throwing them out. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more dyeing videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.